Hey.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I thought you guys
Um,
were gonna have like an intro or something. Thought this was gonna be
no,
like
should
some
I
professional
sound like
podcast.
one of those those radio show hosts?
Very enthusiastic about
Yeah, okay, let me
everything.
try. Let me try my best.
Alright.
Ooh, welcome back to the S&J Podcast. I am Jenna, and I'm accompanied by my co-host.
This is horrible.
This sucks. This is why we don't have an intro.
Here, I'll do it for you guys, don't worry.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is your Just Jenna and Safe here at you with another podcast. We have a very special guest today. His name is Anthony Lopez, but you know him as Tony. What's going on, Tony? How's it going? Yo, what's good?
Thank
There you go. See, you don't even need us. You can take over.
Yeah.
We're giving
This is
you
my
the
podcast
producer.
now.
You're the new producer.
My podcast.
Okay, you're responsible for uploading everything now.
And
Oh,
editing, and yeah. Good
Jesus.
luck.
This is a no.
So-
I'm a good speaker. That's pretty much it.
There you go. So that's all you
else I
need.
do.
Doesn't
Yeah.
take that. It's not that difficult. Believe me, we managed to figure it out, so it's not that difficult.
And I'm.
If we can, everyone else can too.
If I handle all the technical stuff, literally anybody could do it.
It's not hard.
Because I'm. Let's just leave it at that.
As long as you can use the language, no matter what language. Because I'm sure there's like some podcasts in like Scandinavian or Latvian in some
So
exotic
basically,
languages.
you're saying if people can speak, you can do it.
Yeah. So sorry,
I guess.
Helen Keller, you can't do a podcast.
Jesus.
Uh,
Isn't she dead?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure she's dead. When did she die?
Is
Well, what
Helen
if
Keller
she-
alive?
I wonder because wasn't
Oh,
a
she
teacher?
died in 1968.
Oh. Then which was the one? Wasn't she like a teacher? I swear, I remember someone who was blind and deaf was a teacher. I wonder how you would teach a class like that. Because
wasn't
if
Stephen
you,
Hawking like a professor or something?
yeah, but at
Well-
least he could talk, and he was like astronomically smarter than everyone. I don't know about her because you don't really hear about when you think of Helen Keller, you don't think about the study of the stars. You think about someone who's blind and deaf.
Yeah.
So
Kind of like when you think of me, you think of idiocy.
retardation.
Yeah. Yeah.
this is
When you think of me, you think sexy. That's what you think.
sure.
Alright, next topic.
This is how you get canceled.
This is...
How you get Jesus? You can't have self-confidence on Twitter. Jesus.
I'm just kidding. Have
I'm coming for you,
self-confidence.
Steven.
They're great.
You're done. You used to be a
Bro.
professor. Now you're dead.
I can say
taking
I'm
over.
Mexican, and Twitter will cancel me.
Yeah, honestly.
You've already been canceled. I think the only way to not get canceled by everyone else is if you cancel yourself. So if you just I wouldn't say take social distancing to another level.
Social distance from yourself.
That sounds so nice.
Actually isolate yourself, like how Heath Ledger did when he was preparing to be the Joker. Apparently he hid away in some hotel room for 6 days to go
Who,
insane
Joaquin
properly
Phoenix?
for the role. No, Heath Ledger. He played him in the.
Can we talk about how amazing he is at acting?
Joaquin Phoenix or the other one?
Oh, sorry, Joaquin Phoenix. Sorry.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He did Signs. That's another movie I know of him, and then he did The Joker.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only two movies I know of his, though.
I've only seen the only because I remember he was in some other movie that came out a couple years ago. I think I didn't see it, but apparently he was okay in that. But yeah, he lost so much weight to play Joker.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
He's not all there too. He's actually kind of crazy.
It was scary how good his performance was. I still remember there was that one scene where he was in that locker room area, and then he was just laughing, and then into a split second he was just nothing.
Yeah.
It's
It was
crazy.
ooh.
He's amazing. He deserved
I
it.
guess
Then again, though, he played a crazy person, and he was actually in himself crazy. So it wouldn't be the worst thing to happen.
because I'm pretty
Like I'm
sure
sure a
because
gay person can play a really good gay role.
Yeah.
I read I forget where it was, but I read something that he based he did exactly what Heath Ledger did, and he tried to completely copy him in everything that he did because Heath Ledger also he lost a whole bunch of weight, but and obviously then after the words he died. I forget how he died. Wasn't it suicide?
Not
I wouldn't be
Something
sure.
like
surprised
that.
Joaquin Phoenix kills himself.
That'd be actually really sad.
That role is cursed, and no, that's how you know that he did it right.
If you kill yourself, Jesus.
No,
You
don't
were
say
pushing
that.
so
Oh.
far
You're
to the
canceled.
edge.
You're canceled. You're canceled. You're canceled.
Because think about it, just it kind of makes sense. Because
If you kill
Jared Leto
yourself playing the
had
Joker,
his
then you know
Joker,
you're
and
how
that
good of a Joker
was
you are.
yeah.
Nobody kill yourself, please. Don't. We're not.
Oh yeah,
We're not preaching that. Do not do that.
it's Suicide Prevention Month too, for
Yeah.
September. Is it me? But I feel like every old person on the world right now is being like, Jesus, what is wrong with us? Like they didn't need a suicide prevention month.
Well,
I,
they
I
also
Everyone
didn't
just had
didn't
think
to
have
I
the
didn't know that
internet.
was a thing until yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't. Is it a new
What
thing?
is
Or
this
has it
like the
always been
first
around?
suicide prevention month? Because we heard nothing about it last year.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
so.
If it was a
Yeah,
thing,
it's
then
just all these
I
fake
doubt it.
14-year-old girls that just
Or
split
like
their wrist for
taking
attention.
Xanax in class and just.
Yeah. Just
Billie
like
Eilish and all that. It's like I
yeah,
know what it's like to live on the edge. I
they just
listen to Billie
listen to Billie
Eilish.
Eilish hack at themselves for a little bit, and all of a sudden you have to feel pity for them. It's kind of stupid.
I
They have a
don't
whole
I don't
bunch of
get
videos of them,
how do you
and they
justify
say they
that
don't
to
get
yourself?
attention.
I wonder what edge do you have to push yourself to what do you have to take? Because that's some serious psychedelics. Like that is a step further than DMT to feel that much hallucination to be like, I want attention, so I'm going to fake this disease that so many people suffer with, just
Well,
so
what's
people feel
crazy
bad
is
for me.
that it's just like there's bullying has been down. Everything like crime rates have been. I think crime rates actually did go up a little bit, but there's really no reason why there should be such an upbringing in like depression and anxiety and all that. Like, there's no logical reasoning
I
that why
think
the depression stats
I
should be as
think,
high as they are.
especially right now,
it
because
brings
there's
in
so many
because of
contact.
you're all alone. Like if you live alone, you see no one your whole day. And it's not even that, it's you don't if you're forced to do the whole social distancing thing with if you get like exposed to it, then you're forced to stay away from everyone, and then you literally see no one. Because if you're in a situation like how most people are, where they're living with like one or two people and they don't get to see their friends or something like that, like that's manageable. Like I'm sure you'll have like depressive tendencies, but you're not gonna like be into that sort of
Depression though, yeah, sure, you're sad. You don't have any friends right now, but it'll pass.
There's
That's
a
not a
difference.
good excuse.
because
There's a
people,
difference
if there's, like,
between
soldiers
sad and
watching their
depression.
whole troops getting murdered in front of them, they can come back and say I have depression. Like I would hate to be a soldier, like go through some major shit, like some PTSD stuff,
Yeah.
and then I'm diagnosed with depression, but no one
especially
takes it seriously because these freaking 14-year-old kids have depression too, but it's because their mom took away their Xbox.
if you're put into that situation where especially like I like the where you use like war. Yeah, war is fine because
Yeah.
when you have things like soldiers that are coming home that like saw people's brains ripped out, and like everyone
Yeah.
that they knew that they went in there with as like their brothers figuratively all
Are dead.
you come
That's-
home and you have no one to relate it to.
Yeah.
Your friends from high school
Yeah.
are like, yeah, we don't know anything about that. I
Like
am a
coming
Twitch streamer
from
for a
war,
living.
coming from war to just like civil society, it must be hard. Like
Yeah,
I wouldn't know
it's
anything. I don't
so
have any family in
difficult.
the military, but like I
Like,
can just imagine. It's just
yeah.
crazy.
like when I kind of want to be in the military. Like it's a backup. It's a backup.
so you've always
It's not a
got
bad
something,
thing.
don't you?
What would you want to
What?
do? Would you want to
First
be like Air Force, Marines?
I really want to be a Marine, but being like a smaller framed like female, I don't think it'll be the best decision for me.
No kidding. It's not really the greatest. Uh, especially for you. You have so many like every day it's something else. It's today I want to go road tripping for 2 years and come home and
Yeah,
do
because like why
something.
not? Why not? Because like
now
I'm
you're
on
a
the
vegetarian
I'm like on
activist.
this I'm on this like because like nobody's here on this earth for like long. We're all gonna come out dead.
Walt Disney
You
is
know, so
frozen
like
under
why not?
Walt Disney is frozen. I don't care. He's frozen.
Okay, but I don't have the money to do that. So like why not just live life to the fullest while you're
Great
here?
thing
You know?
about our age is that you can try so many things.
Yeah, that's the point. That's
Like
what I
once we're
want to do.
older, then yeah, it's kind of childish to keep doing it all because you have to worry about money, your kids, all that. But like for right now, while you have no responsibilities, do what you want.
Exactly.
Do like try new things. Don't
That's
limit yourself.
that's what I want to do, you know? Like
Yeah.
I want to do everything.
Being vegan is not something that
I'm
you
not
want
vegan.
to
I could never be vegan.
do. You're
Why?
like you're the dollar store vegan.
The tallest store.
I'm not.
Are you Whole Foods plant-based?
Hell no.
No, here's the thing. If you're going to be vegetarian, you may as well just be vegan.
No.
So,
No,
No.
there's a
why
difference.
why are you vegetarian? Why are you vegetarian?
Because when I eat meat, it literally makes me feel horrible.
Oh, so you're doing it for health. You're not doing it for some weird activism
No.
thing to
Oh,
save
you're
the animals.
No.
Oh.
I could never live like that. I could never.
Yeah, I will eat a burger in front of a cow. Watch me.
If I ever have a
At this point,
cow,
I don't
I'm going to
care.
name it Burger.
I think that there's a deeper meaning to that whole thing. I think the cows and like all the animals that like died, they know that that's their sole purpose.
Yeah, to be fed.
Because okay, so what else are they gonna do in their life? What other than to feed? Okay, just listen. Other than to feed humans, what other purpose does a cow serve?
Nothing really. They're
Exactly.
I mean, you can say the same thing about us, though.
Yeah, but we're here to be conquistadors and revolutionize the world.
Well, you don't really
TikTok
know
teams,
that.
they're
Then
not
again,
helping, but
you don't really.
we're
when it
supposed to be
comes the circle of
revolutionaries.
life, when it comes to the circle of life, we're just like we're not even like the strongest predator.
No, we're
used to
not.
be. Like back in like the primitive times, like we used to have like actual like hair on our bodies. Our fingernails were actually sharp.
That'd be
Like,
pretty sick.
We can't do that anymore, but
No,
what we have that
de-evolved.
animals don't is we have laser weapons and we have nukes. They don't have that.
All over time, we
So-
evolved to get rid of all our body hair because we have clothes, so our bodies decided when we reproduce that we don't need that anymore. And over time, our teeth stopped getting so sharp.
Like
Our
imagine in
fingernails
like
used to have claws.
imagine in like 200 years like the humans are going to be like all like like real. You know the people in Wall-E?
Oh my god!
I don't remember that movie.
I told you we
Been a
weren't going to
while.
talk about Disney movies.
No, that's just a reference. It's a reference. We're all going to look like that.
Okay, Wall-E's about like this robot that goes. I honestly have no clue.
Well, I've
All I
seen
know
the
is that
movie, but like I
yeah.
don't remember it.
it's about like everyone's fat. There's no fit person ever. Everyone eats like
Mhm.
trash food, and everyone is fat. The world is polluted. It's something that probably will happen. And
Can we
then,
talk
yeah,
about a subject right now that everyone hates?
go
You
for it.
boys?
No, saying fat, being like overly fat and obese is beautiful. I hate that.
I think it's trying to promote a soft culture, and it's like you can't live like that.
Okay,
Well, not even- I don't
there's
care
a
how you look.
difference.
There's some guys
There's a
that
difference
like the look
between
of it.
like unhealthily overweight or like you're just overweight. There's a
Oh yeah,
difference.
of course. There's boundaries.
Yeah.
I'm not saying if you're just like 10 pounds off like the average scale, then you have to like hate yourself. Like
If you're like the people from
500
Wall-E,
pounds,
there needs to be a change.
Yeah,
You're
that's
saying
like
you're
that's a health
beautiful?
issue.
exactly.
I remember seeing this documentary. It was like some weird TLC documentary about this guy who weighed, I think it was like 896 pounds, and they
Is
needed.
That's not real.
It was called no. It was
No,
called
it's
the
real.
world's. It was called the world's fattest man.
He's probably dead by now, though.
No, because he had like the surgery. They had to airlift him out of his house.
Like with a...
That okay. Think about it. Had he not needed to be airlifted out of that house, there could have been a car accident across the state where that helicopter could have gone and saved someone's life.
Yeah.
So you're negatively affecting everyone around you in that way, because not just that, but also in a mental
That's an
state of way.
extremist, though.
And so it's like everyone else is going to start worrying about you. It's like if you smoke, or if you like, or if you do heroin. If I do heroin 16 times a day, someone's going to be worried. I'm not going to be worried because I'm the one who's doing it, and I don't see there's anything
I'll be
wrong
worried.
with that. My point. You'd be worried if I was doing heroin 16 times a day.
Yeah, because...
Right?
Yeah.
See, that
Well,
makes
the thing
sense.
is, with weight, though, it's just the fact... Because back then, I feel like... Because I used to be a fat kid. Like, a while ago. I think I weighed, like, in the 5th grade, I was, like, 130, 140. And so I was pretty chubby. And the only reason why I changed was because I got bullied because I was fat.
Honestly,
Now I'm 150,
same,
but all muscle.
Same.
Like, I'm all muscle right now. I'm 5'10". And it's only at 150. I'm pretty skinny, too. But
Being
the
tall,
fact that-
I could never imagine. You know?
But the
What's
fact that people are
being
like
tall?
now is saying, "Oh, you can't make fun of these kids. You're just gonna bring down their
Yeah,
self-esteem."
you need to stop making
Like,
everyone so
no.
soft. That's an issue.
Bully the shit out of the kid, so he's not some fat fuck that is useless to society.
Okay, I don't agree with that.
I agree with it because that's how I.
That's a bit extreme, but
That's
I will
extreme.
say,
Obviously, don't make him kill himself or anything, but like a healthy dose of like reality check.
I
makes
Okay.
it go-
I believe
think
that
that
a
falls
healthy
under
dose
the
of
idea.
reality check is good, but bullying someone until like they like change is
I don't
not.
know about bullying. I think that's a bad way of pushing
Yeah,
that.
no, I put it in the
think
wrong way, but you get what I meant.
I'd say maybe more of a stricter rule base, because if it you know what we were talking about this yesterday, letting your kid go out during a global pandemic without a mask every single day for 6 months straight, you cannot do that. No matter how much fun or how sad they're
Yeah.
going to be, you cannot do that.
Yeah, obviously. At least have him wear a mask.
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's going out every single day is absolutely horrible. If you're going out like once a month, maybe.
Once a month? Okay.
Okay, 1 to
I go
4
out
times a
couple
month.
times a week.
Same, dude.
It's
I'm
like
not gonna
once
lie.
a week.
I go out once a week too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm saying, like, if you're going out, like, okay, we're not gonna say names. Everyone here knows who they are. They post them on their stories. Last night was a movie, and you're out there for 12 hours a day. If you're out there for like 2 or 3 hours with like 1 or 2 friends or something like that, or with like, I'd say a max group of 4 people. If they go out for like an hour or 2, it's fine. It's no one's gonna bother you. If you're out, if you're
Yeah.
out like that and you're going out a decent amount of time, but you're not really going out there and trying to live a fun life and being, last night was a movie. If you're just trying to hang out, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing about this, like all these debates and everything about like what you should do. It's not really about which side's right; it's about the balance of both. That's
Exactly.
what debate is. It's finding the middle ground. As like, of course, you don't want to be going out every single day with no mask and all that, but at the same time, you can't expect everyone to be hunkered down in their house for the rest of like however long this takes.
Yeah, because at
And
some
can
point
never
that
go
will
out.
drive you insane.
Yeah.
But as
You-
long as you wear a mask and you limit how many times you go out and limit how many people you're with.
As long
I
as you're
think-
being safe and you're not
It's
putting
fine.
anyone else at risk, like if
Then
you have
you
a
then go feel free.
460-year-old grandma that's still alive somehow, and even a sneeze will kill her, do not go outside, because if you pick up that virus, she's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
At
just
the
have
same
to be
time, she's
conscious.
106. I think she's lived her life.
That's not the point. You need to understand your circumstances. You need to be safe, and you need to take other people's situations into account as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm just playing with you guys.
That was pretty good.
But it's stuff like that. Like you need to be considerate. That is a good word.
Yeah.
Dude, if I was 110 right now and just living through the pandemic, I feel like I'd intentionally go outside of that mask. Just to be like, bro, I'm already 110.
I'm
If
ready
life
to go
hasn't
out.
killed me yet, it ain't gonna kill me ever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, I wonder how if you knew. Well, okay, so would you rather want to know when or how you die?
Neither. I just want to live
Try
until
to
I
choose
die.
one though. I probably know when. Because
Yeah.
if I knew how, then I'd just stop.
I-
Like,
and-
let's say it was a car crash,
Then I just
then I
stop
would never learn to drive a car.
or
But
ever
like,
go
if
in
I
a
just knew
car.
when, then I would just only
Yeah,
You know.
that's why I would know that.
live it to the fullest until I got.
Yeah.
I just would not want to know when because I would just have so much anxiety going up to that day. It's like, no,
Dude,
No.
a week before I die,
I'm gonna
I'll
do
just be
everything.
like I'll do whatever the hell I want.
I
I'll
would
kill
be,
all
you
my
know, I'd be the
enemies.
definition of
Oh.
full sended.
Yeah.
back to what I was saying, heroin 16 times a day.
Jesus.
But that's
Yeah,
different
that's
because
why you're just killing yourself off.
yeah, you're just
wasting
killing
time.
yourself if you do that. But if you know when you're gonna die, then live until you die. You know?
I mean, you worded that the weirdest
Yeah, that
way
was actually
possible.
horrible wording. Live until you die. That's what
Live
we're all
until
doing.
you die.
That's not what I meant!
Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes.
Holy shit, really?
That's stupid. You're trying to sound surprised and like your interest being piqued. Just that's bad.
It's a joke.
See, I'm just gonna come out and flat out say it was bad. But so it's the small things that. Oh, Jesus did.
What do you guys think is like the biggest problem in our society right now?
Racism.
Okay, that's a good one.
The worst.
Yeah.
Economic unbalance. I don't know how to say it, but it's like
No, it's getting better.
Okay.
The Dow hit 2,700 the other day.
What are you talking about? The stock market's doing good, but the economy still sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, but like when your entire income comes from, like, obviously not mine, but I'm saying for someone whose entire income comes from stock market, then that's pretty good. It's doing
Well, yeah,
well.
of course, the major corporate, the 1% will live off the rest of the world, but like,
Yeah, but
Hold up.
1% is always going to be
I'll
living
be right
off
back.
the rest of the world. But it's, you know,
I'll continue. I'm just eating my lunch right now. I'm getting it.
okay, yeah. So,
Mukbang. I have my lunch right here.
oh, Jesus. Look at what you've done. So I think that the 1% is always going to live off everyone else. Kind of how they ended up in the top percent. But the biggest problem, I'd say, I don't know, maybe not racism. I'd say more of, I'm gonna say this: TikTok.
Oh god.
TikTok is the problem.
It's really not.
But it's kind of causes a lot of trouble. Though you can't deny that. It does.
How?
Okay, look at it from my standpoint. I have yet to. I installed the app one time and I deleted it like an hour later.
Okay.
I don't- And I stayed sane. You turned into a vegetarian vegan.
Okay, but that was my decision.
Everyone is an activist. Everything is political on TikTok. And like
Literally, that is not true.
it's
I don't
true.
know. I don't know where you're getting your TikTok algorithm from, but that is not
You guys want to
mine.
hear the real problem with TikTok? Because I actually know this answer.
What?
You know how cancel culture is a thing right now, right?
If you say
Yes.
China, I swear to God.
Everyone's bringing up their old tweets from the past, all these celebrities and all that. Obviously, we're not gonna have to worry about that later. We're gonna have to
Let's
worry about
talk
our
about Shane
TikToks,
Dawson.
our old TikToks getting leaked, because you know there's all these kids posting these stupid TikToks saying, "Oh, kill all black people," or saying stupid stuff like that on their TikTok. And once they actually get into politics and stuff like that, guess what's gonna get dug up?
That.
Yeah, it feels like every couple of years, because I think it happened in like 2015, 2016. Every couple of years, there's this entire whole. I don't think out of like that I lived, this is probably the worst it's ever been, where like everyone is like uprising and an activist. But I think usually it's like every time cancel culture comes back, it's like every couple of years, and it's a whole bunch of like celebrities and YouTubers and all that stuff. Just there's a new scandal every year about someone happened. Like, but I mean, I think this year more specifically, everything has happened. The only thing that hasn't happened yet is that'll probably be the grand finale of this year, the super volcano
What?
going off in Wyoming,
The what?
The
in
what?
Yellowstone. Yeah, sorry, the super volcano
Oh, the
that will
super
kill us all.
volcano. They said
That
Super
that
Bowl.
will be
I
the
was
that
like,
will be the
what are you
grand
talking about?
finale.
I was like, the
of
Super Bowl.
2020.
Why are we...
How did this
That
get
will
into
be the
football
grand finale.
conversation?
Did you know the Shakira thing? Do you remember that? That was
That
this
was
year.
great. Wait, what? There's no
Yeah.
way. That was last
That was this year.
This year, yeah.
year.
That's
is this
crazy.
year going by that slow?
That's crazy to me.
Dude, this year went by fast for me. I don't know about you guys.
But
No.
if we want to talk about the Shakira thing at Super Bowl, that was great. Um,
Okay.
it was very well-rounded show. They should do it. They should do it again. I saw nothing wrong with it. Did you?
No, just people being people, I guess.
Yeah. That is the definition of living. When you can do what Shakira did at the Super Bowl.
No.
Did you
I don't know
know?
if you, but like,
last-
has the this year gone by fast for you guys though? Like, honestly?
Yes
No.
and no.
Absolutely not.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna
for
say
everyone, you hit a
yes.
moment.
I'm
For
gonna
everyone, you hit a moment of where time just all of a sudden gets so much faster.
Yeah.
It's like I think
yeah.
I want to say it's like a maturity thing, of just like after a while, you really realize that like wow, we really do not have that much time left.
Exactly.
I hit that like a while ago.
Because you don't know who's going to die next. Because everything has happened. Like, tomorrow.
Can we talk
someone
about
could.
how I forgot the actor's name, but the Wakanda guy died?
Oh, Chadwick.
It's
Yeah.
his last name. Yeah, him. I did not see that. That was the. I just did not see that. I saw Aliens before that.
What, Black Panther?
No. Before seeing
Like him
that was the
dying.
last person. He was never even. I never even expected him. Like, all
Yeah.
of my favorite celebrities were
Well, he
at
had
the
a
top.
3-year battle with colon cancer.
I get you knew nothing about it. That's how you knew that that's how you know that he was trying to fight through it when he doesn't bring it up or anything like that or ask your opinion or anything
Exactly. Like, that's so sad, you know? Because he was like a genuinely good person.
that. Another person who was like that was Dio. He didn't bring it
Yeah.
up until because he died from stomach cancer, and no one knew about it until he died. And it's the same thing like that. So that's kind of crazy because that's how you know that they're not doing it they're not like trying to fake it. I'm not gonna go.
I'm just glad these like so. I'm happy and kind of like disappointed at the same time for everyone like saying like their prayers and all that for these like dead celebrities, but at the same time, you know that there's some people that don't give a fuck,
Yeah.
and it's just kind of
there's always
sad
gonna
to
be
see.
people like that though.
But it's just sad to see that like wow, there's some people that really like do like they really love the movie or like they really just liked him in general. Then you have these other people who are like racist that just say it so that way they can look cool.
Yeah.
And I think that's just like a big slap in the face to his name, you know?
And like the
That's
fact that
totally
like
right.
some people think that's like okay
You're
to do.
using someone's death for attention.
Yeah, that's
How gross is that?
it's
Exactly,
horrible.
that's right. It's exactly what the point I was trying to make.
The fact that some people think that's okay to do is very scary to see how far they would go. Just for attention.
For attention? Yeah, for clout.
Yeah.
You know what I
dead.
also hate though? That's been happening too? The whole Black Lives Matter thing. And just like the all cops are bastards thing. That's just such a strong movement. It's such an important movement. But yeah, I look at my Snapchat and I see these like white girls using their shout out for shout out and just posting Black Lives Matter, this and that, all cops are bastards. And it's just like, bro, we know you don't care.
Yeah.
We really don't. No one will ever believe that you care. No
Because
one's gonna look at that and be like, well, I'm just gonna add her just because she believes that.
It's kind of like the
you're
fact.
ignoring-
It's kind of like the fact that like for example, Suicide Awareness Month, that some people like they'll like promote it just so like they could like get into like a college.
I didn't
like,
hear
to
about
put
it until
on.
today.
Yeah, just
To
to
just
like
show that, oh, I care so much.
yeah, just to like put it on their resume. You know, that's what they think about it.
Stanford,
They don't
accept
really.
me.
They don't really think about why it's a movement. They just do it because of their own like self growth, I guess.
So they can benefit themselves.
Yeah.
It's just a trend. Everyone, because they all want to post on their Snapchat, their Instagram, their TikTok, how good of a citizen they are.
Yeah.
I think that falls under the same thing of people talking about how much money they give away. It's like,
Yeah.
if you truly cared, you wouldn't talk about it, because that is something that you should be keeping to yourself, so that you know to yourself. No one else needs to know
It
about
depends if it's like charity, because
Well,
if
you're doing
it's
one
charity,
of those if you're doing like a charity live stream, then you kind of have to announce that. But
Like
if you're going out and you're don't like, I don't want to have to keep scrolling through about how amazing your Starbucks cold brew was, and the next thing you see, I just saw a homeless guy, gave him $5. I'm so great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, like
Don't point
do
it
that.
out. Don't bring it up. If you're a celebrity and you get stopped in public and someone takes a picture of you trying to help out a homeless guy, that's great. But don't try and post about it everywhere.
yeah.
Because I'm sure people
I thought
like
what you're talking about was like YouTubers and all that, how they like do a lot of ads for like their charities, or they make it known that they donate to charity. It's not
that's
because
fine. You
it's
have
not
to do
because
that.
they're like
You have to promote it like
being
that.
an ass or anything. Yeah, exactly. It's promoting so
Yeah.
that they can be an example to any other people that want to donate.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily like I'm sure like, let's be honest, I'm sure some of them are selfish and are only doing it so that way they can look good. But at the same time, they're still doing good by it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
It's the right thing for the wrong
saying that
reason.
you're doing
Exactly.
you're doing a bad thing by giving money away. No, it's great. People are less fortunate than you, and you're giving it to them so that way they can have a better chance of survival. But you're pushing it to the limit by just constantly posting about it. Like I remember I barely go on Twitter. It's so toxic and it's gross. But I saw this guy, I think the CEO of Twitter, I think. I'm not coming for you, don't, but he kept posting about how he was like giving money away and stuff like that. It's like, unless you're giving money away to the people that are seeing the tweet, or you're giving money away and you want people to help, don't post about it.
Yeah, like
'Cause
if you're gonna do that, like
we don't care.
Like give them like all the credit, if that makes sense. Like put down like all of, like their websites, or like something that you could contact them so you could also help if it's something that you want to help with, Don't just do it for your own like self-boast, if that makes sense.
There was this girl who had like some YouTube video that she was like, what was her name? Let me look it up. It was a charity scandal. It was for corona relief and Tana Mojo. That's it.
Was it Tana?
Yeah. What she had done was she was promoting like some charity thing, But so you would donate like using PayPal or Cash App or whatever, and what had happened is people were seeing where the money would go when you're giving money, because like on PayPal it tells you where you send the money to,
Right.
and so it was going to a company named like something, and that company was where her manager worked, so they thought that, well, this isn't going directly to the company you said it was, and it's going to your manager company's money, so what's the whole deal about this?
Right.
And
Yeah.
she didn't give, and for people who needed it, like she said, you can sign up here, or she didn't tell you how you can sign up. She just said that you can. She didn't tell you where. People still don't know where to sign up, but it's bad. It's bad business.
Yeah.
If you ever come into some sort of wealth like that, you shouldn't want to like capitalize on people that can't put themselves in that situation.
Like, do you think that like people feel guilty about that, like spending that money? It's kind of like it's kind of like when you give like a homeless person like $5 so they could go get something to eat, and they come out with like a beer, like, don't you like feel like guilty about that,
I think like me personally, or like the homeless guy. Because I feel like in those situations you were trying to do good, and so it was on you, and so if whatever higher power you believe in, you will get credit for that from them, because I'm sure whatever you believe in is strong enough to realize that you weren't trying to give him money to buy alcohol, you were giving him money to buy food.
Yeah, like essentials to like live, to get through that day.
He chose because someone else could probably had $100 million but did not give him anything, and you have like $100, but you gave him 50. You made a sacrifice to help him live, and he chose not to take that sacrifice.
Yeah, it's kind of like say if you like this. I know this is like extreme and like probably never gonna happen. But say if you give, like, a homeless guy $10, okay? And they go inside a store, buy a gun, and shoot a lady and kills her. Like, is that considered, like,
that's
murder?
probably happened. I guarantee that's happened.
That is probably happened, but...
Well, like, I don't know what gun he's buying for $10, but...
It's a freaking water gun.
No!
I see you're allergic to peanut butter. What are you gonna spray bleach down her throat? Come on.
Yeah, but like, is that like considered murder?
It's not your fault. You gave him money so he could live, and I guarantee you any reasonable jury would see that. And obviously there's irreasonable juries, the judge has to make that. Because when you're in a situation and you just give someone money, and it's not like you're giving money to a drug dealer, you're giving money to a homeless guy who has nothing.
Yeah, like, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you to buy something.
I'm trusting you to do good with this.
Yeah.
You know, something that you can use.
That's something, and especially coming from, like, a female's point of view, I don't give someone money, like a homeless person, especially if they're, like, a man, because, like, what if, like, something happens to me or something, Like, that's something that I have to take an accountability for, and it sucks.
Damn, I want to be female now. I don't have to you telling me females don't have to give people money? Damn.
I wish I could. I wish I could give someone like $5 to go get something to eat and trust that they'll actually do it. But I need to keep my own safety.
That falls under the same thing of those people saying, well, you have a house, why don't you just sell your house so you can give the money away? It's like, I need to think about myself first. This is survival for the fittest, and if I have something to give, I will.
Survival for the fittest.
That's extreme, but I understand what you're coming from. And it sucks that our society is like that. That people have to take in accountability.
If you don't adapt, then you're gonna fall under. No one wants that.
Yeah, you don't want that as a person.
But I guess
society's getting rough right now. The shrinking middle class, the growing poor, it's rough.
I think that also has to do with like just about everyone who was non-essential getting laid off from work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
Thankfully,
obviously
my
people
family
have-
wasn't
people have-
affected by that. But I know a lot of
Yeah, mine
families
either.
that
Same with
were.
mine.
And that's really bad and sad. And that if you're still getting affected by that, I'm really sorry.
If
Yeah,
let's
all
talk
small
about that for a
businesses right now are struggling.
Yeah.
The
People
major businesses,
are-
they're thriving, but the small ones.
like
that are
Amazon. I think
going
Bezos hit 200. I thought to myself, I was like,
I'll be
I
right
checked
back.
I checked I think like 2 weeks ago.
oh.
Bezos gets about $1 billion a year or $1 billion a week. And so if you do the math properly, I was like, so his net worth is 196 million or 196 billion. Sorry, forgot the B.
Yeah.
And so I was like, he'll probably hit 200 billion by next month. 1 week goes by, he's 200 billion. I'm like, he made 4 billion in a week.
Yeah. Telling you, those major corporations, they take all the money they can get.
It's you have to have some sort of if you don't have because with all the small businesses falling under, you have bigger companies just walking up and just while their stock price is so down and their value is so down, these bigger corporations just buy them, just outright buy them, and it's like here's what you're worth. You're worth these pennies. We're gonna make this. If Amazon bought something, so they're like, we're gonna buy this store, but now we're gonna make it Amazon branded, and people are gonna be like, it's cool, it's new and fresh, so I'm gonna risk my life and go see it, and it's it's bad, but if you are able to capitalize on that, go for it, because if you don't take advantage of it, someone else will.
Yeah.
It sucks because that partnerships aren't really a thing.
Yeah, no.
If you go into a partnership, you're always awaiting betrayal.
Well, yeah, it's just whoever's smarter.
That or
That's
whoever's
kind of-
faster.
Well, if you can outplay them, then you don't really have to be fast with it. Just outplay them. Or
Yeah,
it's arguable that outsmarting them is speed, depending on how you use it.
Yeah, because when you have stuff like what happened with the, do you remember those commercials where it's like the Celino and Barnes law firm? That's done.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you don't. Barnes
Injury
attorneys 800 888.
Don't wait.
It's on everywhere.
Okay, I do remember that commercial.
Yeah, and now that's gone. It's the Barnes for now.
The Barnes firm.
The melody is so off and so bad. It's just it's an abomination of what Celino and Barnes was, and apparently Celino sued Barnes because Celino was I do not stand. Celino was selfish and he wanted the law firm for himself because the growth that it had captured or something like that, and so Barnes took the jingle, and people only went to that firm because they had the catchy song. Now,
Well, yeah, of course.
yeah, because I mean, if I'm ever in a car wreck, who am I gonna call? Celino and Barnes, because I remember their name.
Yeah.
It's just a whole bunch of 8s.
Screw AAA,
Them and their other numbers. I know 8 and 0. That's it. Now I have it stuck in my head. I used to love those commercials. I love the Geico commercials a lot too.
Can we talk about how iconic little lizards are because of Geico?
It's the best.
It's a thing. Little lizards are iconic?
I think they are because
They're really not.
they're lizards. Lizards are cool.
Who doesn't love lizards?
You're the only person that's ever said that.
What?
I'm sure there was someone else that had said that.
You know what I mean.
I think lizards are pretty
no one's
cool.
really saying that.
I know nobody's saying it, but I'm thinking that lizards are cool.
That's like saying the word rad.
I'm gonna get rad.
That's
rad.
so cringe.
That's kind of the point.
It's fine.
So I had I thought that like when that whole thing had happened with Celino and Barnes, that someone would at least get the phone number. No one got the phone number. I wonder what happens if you call that number now.
Let me try. I'm gonna try now.
Some old white lady picks up.
Celino and
Who is
Barnes,
this?
injury turns 800. Hold up.
888-8888.
800 888 8888.
Bum 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 bum. So what happens? What happens to a phone number that's not? Hang up.
I hung up.
Hey, what did they say?
They
But
actually
they're
answered.
supposed to be gone. That happened.
I looked
Why
on the
did she
call and just be
pick
like,
up?
hello, I just witnessed my whole family die.
No, I feel like I'd get arrested.
What's the life insurance about that?
What's Life Alert? What's the number for Life Alert? I kind of want to call them. Hey Siri,
Oh, I've fallen and I can't get up.
what is the number for Life Alert?
It's
One
like
possibility
911.
I see is Life Alert on Ventura Boulevard in Los Angeles. Want to try that one?
What?
We can go to
They
Life
have
Alert.
1 star.
Read the reviews.
This company
That's how you
has
know
the
that you
worst
should,
customer service. I do not recommend. I was on the phone for almost an hour. Oh.
That's how you know that people are insane when they're leaving reviews.
Let's see what the Snapchat community is posting about right now. Have you guys noticed? Okay, actually, this might sound messed up.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Y'all are just gonna edit this out, right?
No, we don't
Yeah.
edit. But we do have dark
Okay.
humor here.
It
So.
depends on how lightly people take it. I don't know. Have you
Okay,
guys
I
noticed
say
that
some
people on
pretty
Snapchat
offensive
will be
stuff,
like-
and nothing's happened. So go ahead.
well, yeah, because your guys' channel only has like 15 subscribers.
It's actually 4.
Oh,
That's
I
not-
subscribe.
But
to that.
we average 10 views per video.
Look at that.
Look at us being famous.
Alright, oh crap, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Did you guys notice like on Snapchat everyone's posting like these missing person things?
Yeah. That's
Is that a
really...
It's all a
Problem?
conspiracy theory.
Is that like a
No,
big
that is an
problem
actual
right now?
problem right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't looked up the statistics for it, but I've just seen a lot. Like
It's always been a
locally.
problem, but, like,
I'm gonna make a
people...
really bad joke. Don't cancel me. You know, maybe if they just social distance, I can't do it. I
Alright.
can't.
Don't-
I
You know
can't.
what? Stop when you're ahead. Let's stop when you're ahead.
Hey, that was
Yeah.
a good one, too.
That was pretty good, but...
That was a good one, Dave. I like that one.
But yeah, it's an actual problem right now.
I was gonna go through it and I was like, my life flashed before my eyes, the one that hasn't happened yet. I was like, scholarships gone. Acceptance gone. Everything gone. It's like,
See, luckily,
let's do this if you want to do it. I won't. Can't.
I should have had like a secret identity when I came on this podcast.
No,
Should I
your
said
name's
no?
right there.
I don't know.
Technically,
We're going
that's
to
that's
title
not
some
your
shit.
real name.
You don't know that.
Oh yeah, it's just a conspiracy theory. Don't worry. His real name's Bruce Wayne. He's Batman.
Where is she?
Hey, who's your
Where is
are you guys
she?
Marvel fans?
I am a huge Marvel fan. I am
Who's your
probably one of the
favorite
biggest
hero and villain.
villain.
Who's your favorite hero and villain? Give both.
For Marvel
For
or
mine, it's a tie between Deadpool and
An anti-hero.
What?
I don't
Deadpool's
count
an
Deadpool as
anti-hero.
a hero. He's
He's
Like,
an anti-hero. He's nowhere good, nowhere bad.
and that's why he's my favorite.
Okay.
no,
I love
he's your
Deadpool.
favorite
Plus,
because
he's
he's played
super
by
funny.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
Ryan Reynolds is pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, wait, are you talking about like Deadpool the character or like?
Yes, Deadpool
Ryan
the character.
Reynolds?
Okay,
But
Which
Ryan
one's
Reynolds
hot,
is
Deadpool
hot.
or Ryan Reynolds?
Deadpool
say-
before he got burned was pretty cool.
Yeah, because I was just Ryan Reynolds, but like.
But Deadpool as a
Toy
character
Story
is
3?
still my favorite too because he's funny and I love the movies.
For me, mine would either be for villain. It would probably be either Iron Man or Thor.
Did you say as a villain it'd be Iron Man or Thor?
No, I said for favorite hero. for a villain, most of the villains in Marvel are pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Marvel does not have any good villains.
Yeah.
My favorite
DC has
Marvel
really good
character?
villains.
They do have really good villains.
Better than
For
Marvels.
Marvel though, it'd probably be an anti-hero too. It'd be the Punisher. I always loved the
Yeah.
Punisher.
No, Punisher's cool.
I watched the Netflix show and the old movie. But the movie was okay. It wasn't the best, but it was pretty good.
He's still a
The
cool
show was
character
amazing,
though.
The show is amazing. I love the show. Well,
Who
for like
played
hero,
I forget
Oh,
what the
Wait,
guy's
I'm
name
having
was.
a brain fart. Is
John
Venom
Bernthal.
Marvel?
John
Such
Bernthal played
that was an
Punisher.
abomination to be called a movie. We went and saw it. It was horrible. Venom.
I thought Venom
Venom
was
was a
pretty
good movie.
good.
What are
It
you
was
talking about?
good. It was pretty good.
The acting got so bad, like especially the Asian lady. I remember.
Venom.
I love the Asian lady. Do not rat on her.
I just
Me
wish
and
they
Jenna
would've
went
made
to
it
go
rated
see
R.
Venom. It was.
If Venom
I
was
couldn't
rated
stop
R, it'd be so much better. Because like it's a Venom, he's not supposed to be PG-13.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
then it
Venom.
felt censored.
Yeah, obviously it's a Venom. Like Venom, he literally bites people's heads off.
I think that's
Yeah,
why
it's
he's
supposed
also
to be
one of my
PG-13.
favorite characters.
Venom or Deadpool?
It's either Venom, Deadpool, or Star-Lord. Those are my main three that I can't choose
You
between.
just like Star-Lord because of Chris Pratt, don't you?
No. I actually really like his character. He has great taste in music.
Yeah, he does have
His
pretty
taste in
music.
music is okay.
What are you talking-
Shut
his
up! You
music is
listen to death metal.
So do you.
Yeah, but that's not the only
I
thing that I
don't.
listen to.
That's not the only thing I have to either.
I listen to Eminem, so screw both of you
Eminem's
guys.
really good too. Favorite song by
Exactly.
Eminem.
Eminem.
Stop.
Who would be my favorite? Crap, there's something.
I got
I
my
like
favorite Marvel
Kamikaze.
I remember it now. I've been trying to think. I got it.
I couldn't say. Are you talking about like old Eminem or new Eminem?
Damn. It's the best song. It's
Such a big
Damn.
fan.
I like Without Me.
Without Me.
Yeah, because it's just
That's a
like
pretty good one.
it's pretty good. I also
You know
really
what
like
I like?
Kamikaze.
I like No Love.
Hmm.
I like that one. The one with
Kill
Lil
You a
Wayne.
lot. Kill You is fun.
You don't wanna fuck with Shady, 'cause Shady will fucking kill you. I
Kim
can
is
hear that one.
fun. Kim is always fun. I love that whole album.
I'm gonna be a rapper. He actually, I think Eminem just he was featured right now. Actually, I was gonna look at it, but I didn't get the chance.
I
Let
know
me
it.
look at it right now. Cypher. Let me see.
I'm acting like I know what that is.
Let me see.
Can we
so-
talk about how like the universe is expanding, but what is it expanding into? Like it's
You wanna talk about
expanding. It's
space?
making I don't know. It's just a thought that I had last night when I couldn't go to bed. Just like what is the universe expanding into? If it's getting bigger, there has to be something bigger that it's expanding into, you know?
Yeah.
So what is
It's called the rest of the universe.
No, but that's expanding. So what is it expanding into?
Another verse. You think we're the only? Because what do you? Okay, we're gonna talk about this. This thing gave me so I think it was last year. We got a cry from help. NASA got a cry from help from Andromeda, the next galaxy over. Does that or does that not give you chills?
That's terrifying.
Makes me go out
Exactly.
on NASA.
There's another universe out there which is like we confirmed Andromeda sent a cry for help. That means something is over there, and it is killing all of them.
I just hope it's like the DC shows where it's just like it's like
Batman
infinite
comes and saves
parallel
us.
universes.
Batman.
Like I don't know if you guys watch like
It'll
you
knock
guys-
it
I don't know if
out.
you
That's
guys
what
watch,
it'll do. That's what Batman will do.
the Arrow or the Flash or anything like that.
I
we
have
need
seen
Superman.
the Flash.
Like I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you were to have aliens, I wonder what they'd do.
No, we
My
have
best friend.
aliens. There's no way that we don't have them. They
You never
exist.
know.
It's because you're one of them.
You're telling me we're the only thing that ever lived, ever.
Well, I mean, obvious, but there's no evidence. Like, there's no any. Like,
There's no
strong
evidence of
evidence.
What do you mean?
It's
It was
mathematically
just
impossible.
it was just confirmed that aliens were a thing.
Yeah.
Like
This
NASA
is one of those
confirmed
things,
it, I
though. Where
believe.
it's just like, for me, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, there could be aliens, there could not be. At the end of the day, it's just whatever. It's not like I'm gonna be mad if there is no aliens, if there isn't. If there is, there isn't. It's just right now. I
If
just don't
there
care.
is, I want us to be friends with them because I know if they wanted to, they could kill all of us in a second, in a nanosecond. Right now, in the middle of this conversation, a nanosecond, we never existed.
Not true. What if they're like bugs?
Raid
Like, would you
is
just
gonna
like
go
like
up.
a cockroach.
Okay, cockroaches are I think are my biggest fear. One of my biggest fears.
A cockroach.
Mine are
Yes.
rats.
Then
My
why are
biggest
you friends
fear
with
is
me?
Getting Alzheimer's.
That's really scary too.
Because, like, think about it, you forget everything. Which means, and that's like the only thing you can have with you when you die. So just like imagine, like, not having
Honestly,
memories
if
when you
I'm in
die.
my 80s and I'm on life support and I have Alzheimer's, take me out. I live long enough.
Bet. Yeah, honestly, I'll be like that too. I just like
I don't
if I'm,
want
like,
to. I don't want to just forget everything. Just take me out before I can. I've got a little
Exactly.
bit
You
left.
know, like let me
I
hold
know
on
what I
to
got.
what little I have left.
Just
Some
tell me
hospitals
when
do
it's gonna
that.
happen, so I know.
I'm not sure if it's anywhere in America, but I know like in other countries, like you have a choice of like offing yourself. Like
Wait,
if
you're
you're like
talking about euthanasia?
almost about to die.
Like euthanize yourself?
Yeah, whatever the medical term is called, but like
Well, no, like, are you talking about like when you're near death or just in general?
yeah, like
Because
when
if it's
you're
in,
near death.
That's
I don't know what that's called.
I don't know
But
what
no,
that's called either.
euthanization is when you go to them and you want like so that way there aren't any mistakes. So that way you're just like taking out and they use like chemicals.
Like it's
Yeah.
inserted into like your veins or something.
It stops your heart. But I think personally when it comes to stuff like that, I don't think it should be an option because when someone is, I'm sure when someone is, because I've never experienced it, or probably, hopefully never will, so I don't fully understand it, but from what I
What?
know, when someone is, like, dealing with, like, stuff like depression, they're so, like, clouded up with, like, different thoughts and stuff like that, that they can't exactly think straight. Not saying that
that's
you're
different. I'm
insane.
not talking about depression.
Like
No,
I'm
I-
talking about when you're in a situation where you're on life support and the only thing that's keeping you alive is a machine. Then
Take me out.
yeah. But if I'm like
I don't want
if I'm like 25, I just keep me living because like I'm trying
Yeah, obviously.
because like I'm still young, you know.
One of you guys said something about euthanasia, so I was talking about that.
Oh.
I said I did have no way. I that's what she said. Like what my thing was, but yeah, it was pretty much like hers. It was just like if you're 80 and like pretty much dying already, I don't want to suffer for the rest of my days. So just
Yeah, just take me out. Come on.
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm cool with it. Quote back to this podcast in hopefully 90 years or so.
90?
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah, 100
over
before.
100.
Yeah.
I'm not about that. No.
Okay, 70 years.
Okay. That's reasonable.
Come back to this in 70 years.
I'll be
so
85.
now you know how we want it to. This is our message to you.
How old are you guys, anyways?
My
14
birthday.
now.
No, I'm turning 15 in 2 months.
Okay. I'm already.
And you know what
15,
you're gonna do for it?
losers.
You can get social distancing and stay home.
No promises?
If you're not going to social distance, stay home. What are you gonna go out and do? Everything's closed.
Not really.
I had a party for my birthday. A small one. But still
Yeah.
a party.
What, like the clout house?
Shut up, safe. Just
The one
because
that
you
got-
want to be
the one-
boring doesn't mean the rest of us have to.
Exactly.
I just want to be safe.
Well, that's you.
Dude, if the coronavirus is the one thing that takes me out, so be it.
That's the one thing. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't want to take. That and cancer. Those two things.
Yeah.
I don't want to go out like burning to death.
Yeah,
You
I
tell me
guess
something
that-
that's not living.
that is
some virus
very
in my
painful.
body. I'm not going to die from the inside out. I'm not genes.
Like, I don't
we're
want to
not gonna
die. I don't
from
want
the
to
virus.
die from burning alive.
That
That's
is
painful.
so boring. That like going out with like stuff like from like a disease that is so boring.
If I'm gonna go out, I want to go out big.
I'm gonna go
I
out
want
like
to
a
go
hero.
skydiving, and if my parachute doesn't work, it's nerf or nothing, baby.
Never nothing. What the hell? The hell are you gonna do? Just
Free fall, literally.
I want to go out yelling Motley Crue lyrics till the end.
Mr. Dr. Feelgood.
I want to go out like on a stage, like I'll be performing something for like I'll be like the
You're like
Make-A-Wish
Travis
kid.
Scott. Yay.
I'll post and then they'll just like I don't know. I'll just like.
What
on
is your
stage, I'll just
perfect
collapse.
death? I have mine.
Perfect.
I think about this all the time.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm like 35, okay? I get married to a rich white man, okay? Privileged.
Okay.
I invite like 35 people. They need $100 to get in a ticket. I'm an hour late, okay? Next thing you know, everybody's like, where is she? Where is she? Then you see a plane, a helicopter, dragging a woman in a white dress, dragging a woman in a white dress to the thing. But for all of a sudden she falls. But that's not me. That's my stunt devil that I hired. And then again,
You
10
hired
minutes.
a suicidal driver
And then 10 minutes later, you see another helicopter and a woman that's getting dragged, but that's me. But then I fall again, I die. Everybody's like, wait, did she just joke again? You know, she's like joking, like quirky, or did she actually die? That's my perfect death.
For me,
Stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I lost brain cells to your life.
I want to. I can't.
If I were to die, I want to die for a fight in my life, like in a battlefield or something. War. I
Well,
think
you
that'd
want to
be
go out
pretty
like a hero? Everyone wants to
Yeah.
do that. That's boring. I want to go
No,
out.
like-
Well, I want to die playing a guitar solo. I'm like, no, but
Some
like,
guy
I'm
just
like,
has a gun to your head and you're just wait. Let me
Kurt
touch
Cobain.
it real quick and you can just-
no, but
Let me get my guitar real quick. Just hold up.
Hold on. Let
My dream.
me play some
and you know
Smoke
what
on the
solo will
Water.
be? No, it'll be the Brighton Rock solo, from Queen. That solo is so insane. It's 15 notes in like 20 seconds. If I can play that and I just have a heart attack in the middle of that, I'm fine. I can go out.
Jesus.
But it has to be in front of like 10 million people. That's the dream.
That actually sounds so fun.
Because then everyone's like wondering what happened.
What?
It's like, he sold his soul, that's what happened.
The
That's how
pick
you
of
know when you've made
destiny
it.
when goes wrong. No, when goes right.
Sure. What are your lifetime goals?
My goals?
Oh,
Like
I have this in my
outrageous
notes. Oh,
That will
outrageous
probably
goals.
never happen.
My goal in life is to be a vigilante.
Be loved.
I like the Green Arrow.
To get out of the
Just
talkie
wish-
stage.
I don't want to be like the Punisher. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I think
Just like
wanna
I think
go
I
after
kind of
the
want to be
hero?
like Doc Ock from Spider-Man and just
have multiple arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's bad.
That's
I
pretty
just wanna let
cool,
you know.
right?
No. Not at all.
How is that not cool?
You have tentacles!
Okay, but I'm also a mad scientist.
What's so cool about being a big nerd? That's some guy in a spider costume who shoots webs at you. What's cool about that? How do you want to go? I want to go about doing chemistry.
Stop. My science teacher would be so proud right
Cornell
now.
notes.
Oh no. Oh, don't get me started. I'm so glad. That's why I left that school. I didn't want to do Cornell notes.
I'm doing Cornell notes right now.
I don't have to do
Seriously?
Cornell notes at all.
Yeah.
I don't think I've taken Cornell notes in like a year.
What schools do you guys go to?
Rancho.
You're in
Where do you
Rancho?
Yeah.
No!
That's a better school.
It is.
Okay.
I
But
go to Damien,
you're not-
which is better than both you guys' schools. But like
wait, where are you going?
Damien
The hell is Damien?
High School.
Isn't it like some all-boys school?
Yeah,
That sucks.
it's not that bad. It's pretty cool.
What do they teach about there?
Wait, what?
What do they teach there?
We have a religion class.
Oh.
No, but I think about like all like the really like weird old 90s school movies. They have to teach something weird there. Something about like the male body. There has to be. There's no way.
My classes right now are health. I have 8 classes.
What do
I
they
have
teach
health.
in health? That's because I know they do not teach.
I had
nothing else
health.
there.
I had health in the beginning
Yeah,
of the
health.
semester.
I have mine all year.
What do they
finished
teach about
mine.
there?
Just how to be healthy, like mental health and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Not being
boring.
a fat
So-
class.
Yeah, but it's
Because-
easy credits.
That'd be pretty
So
interesting.
it's easy, fast credits. At least for me.
I'm doing that. I have honors debate. I have honors English. I have engineering,
It's just so easy.
theology.
Debate's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
algebra
Theology?
1. It is hard.
I
It's
knew
really
someone who was in debate and she was really good at it.
Do you
She
know
still
what
is.
classes I'm taking? I'm taking art. And I didn't even want to take art.
Why are you
I'm
taking
so bad
art?
at art. They gave it to me. I picked something else. I think I picked some law
Band.
things just for fun. No, it was not band. No, I would get so bored in band. We'll have to play like even if I played something like bass. If I played bass, that if I were to join a jazz band, that's what I'd play. I'd play bass. What else am I gonna play? Trumpet. Jesus.
I live with the trumpet,
Yeah, that's why.
and it sucks
What
ass.
do you what play like 3 notes? Bum 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 for 6 hours straight? Could not do that. Never.
Why'd you think I
absolutely
dropped
not.
out of band? Honestly, the
Let's
only
see what you
reason
play.
why that I was in band for like the last like year is because it's like a free period. I was just on my phone for like an hour.
That's why I TA'd.
Yeah, I really wanted to
That's-
be a
that's-
TA
that's
for
much
Webster.
better.
Like,
Um,
I feel like I'd actually have fun
Can't
in
say
that
names,
class.
Jenna.
He's fine with it.
Do you know?
the
Do we
one-
have explicit consent?
It's the one teacher who I'd actually think would be fine
He did
with
not
it.
want to be on my Snapchat story.
Yeah, but he let people follow his Snapchat.
He doesn't even own a phone.
So he's not gonna know.
Someone could show him. One of the 10 people.
If this, Mr. Webster, if you're hearing this. Actually, no, you're not my teacher anymore. Joshua, if you could hear this.
Okay, now you're just giving out his personal information. You cannot do that.
You were a horrible teacher, but a good person.
That is the worst compliment. His entire life is based off of that, and you're calling him horrible at it.
I don't think I've learned anything in his class. I'm serious.
So that doesn't mean... That means you were just Advanced.
Hey, Jenna,
What's up?
were you in 7th grade, or maybe it was 8th grade? I'm not sure. But were you in what's his name? Parker's like UA class?
I was.
I was.
You were?
Yeah.
I was for like 2
Okay, I
months.
think I know who you are now.
Are you? I'm so sorry. I looked so bad in middle school. I was like actually so disgusting.
Now she looks like
It's
90s
okay.
per Kamet, so it's better.
You have curly hair, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I remember you.
I'm so sorry that
It
you
took me
remember
so long
me.
for I thought you were white. I'm not gonna lie. Like right now, I was like, this girl. I thought this girl because like I don't know why Jenna just seems like a white name to me.
It is a very white person name. Even my
Exactly.
siblings have very white people names.
But like when you start
No,
talking,
your brother
like, more and
doesn't.
more, I was like,
Not
these
Sean
really
and
do not
Isaac?
sound white. Yeah, those are some white names.
Those are white people
Isaac's
names.
not that white. But
At least one of them's not named like Steve or like Ryan.
Imagine coming out of the womb and your mom calls you Doug.
Doug.
No, put me back in. I'm not going to be called Doug.
Or
Am
or
I the
something
dog from
elaborate,
Up?
Like, or like Bartholomew.
That's Barry Allen's name.
Who?
Jenna will know.
Talking about
It's
Are you
from
talking
The
about Flash?
Flash.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you not seen The Flash?
no.
Wow.
You're lame. Boo, get off the stage.
Boom.
Yeah.
Anthony's my new co-host, so get out.
My name's
yeah.
in the.
Not anymore. My name's gonna be in it.
Oh yeah, the A and that sounds horrible. The A&J Podcast.
AJ, the AJ,
AJ,
podcast.
that's
a good
perfect.
name.
That's good.
Are you? I cannot do that. No, I cannot do that joke.
You know what sounds bad? SA. That's bad.
Yeah, that sounds bad. The AS podcast, no.
Mm-mm. No.
The AS
Uh-uh.
podcast.
We're rebranding.
But the AJ podcast sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So, Seth, get out.
Yeah. By the way, I forgot the Instagram password, so good luck getting into that.
You guys have an Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, follow us on Instagram.
Did you or did you not put it in the link of the description?
I did, but I'm saying it again.
What's your guys' podcast name?
What? The S&J
You guys-
Podcast?
Or I mean for Insta.
For it's podcast_SNJ. Not and, N.
Oh, here we go. Here you go. I actually followed it because I am a good
There you go. You just followed us.
guest.
Yeah.
Right now. We don't follow people. It's just us. That's how it works. It's to keep it on brand. But we see it. Us and our 10 followers.
Most of
We're
which
like
are
celebrities.
my friends.
Well, I'm Safe's friend, so he
There
has
you
a
go.
new
Good
friend
job,
now.
Seth. You got a friend. Your first
I
one.
know. No. So happy. I've never felt this feeling of, I think it's called hatred.
Jesus.
Despair.
Damn.
It's for this person that really annoys me.
Your ex?
No, it starts with a J.
Seth never dated anybody.
Really? That sucks. Actually, no, that's good. I dated someone. It didn't go out well.
Who
That's
dates
why.
in middle school?
Me?
My point exactly. Why? It literally means nothing. They're never gonna last.
Yeah, but I had my first kiss, first makeout sesh. It was pretty cool.
You don't
Some
have
great
to date
memories.
for that.
That's, well, it's easier to.
That's true.
Easier, but
It's more
that always the
accepted
right
because
way?
I'm not a whore. I'm not a male whore.
Me neither, man.
It could be a prostitute, though.
You get good money.
They do.
yeah, but they also get AIDS.
Strippers
Yeah,
also
that's
get
because-
really good money.
Strippers do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
Being a
do.
girl is easy.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. If you're a hot girl, life is so easy for you.
No, because you get
No,
catcalled
correct.
and then you get raped and
If,
Yeah,
if
but I'm talking
you're
about like financially
white.
easy.
if you are white, then yeah, it's pretty easy.
if you live in like a good area and
You
you're
already
an
said that.
attractive female, life could not be
I
easier.
can't relate.
You legit just like all you have to do is make an OnlyFans account, be a stripper, and then boom, that's like your
I
rent
can make
for
an
a whole 10
OnlyFans.
years.
That's your mortgage.
Exactly.
That's your 301k.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's 401k.
401k.
Oh my
too,
god,
yeah.
I'm so stupid.
Your entire joke backfired.
Yeah, I am
Good
the
job,
joke
man.
now.
Weren't you kind of
Oh, it's
always?
even worse now.
You're supposed to be the comedic relief of this whole thing.
I mean,
Whose name comes first, Jenna? Whose name comes first?
Damn, you
I
played.
don't
you
see a J
played
in
that
S. I
card.
see an S and J.
Damn.
yeah,
that-
but
you
I'm
played that
older,
card, though.
so
You're outsourced. You're done.
I'm
You're a
older than
boomer.
you.
You're
I'm
a
older
boomer.
than both of you, so
I'm older than both of you.
yeah, that's what I thought. I'm changed. I'm taking over right now.
Yeah.
My podcast.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Andrew!
Jesus.
Do you know where
See
that's
what I have to
from?
put up with?
How long have you put up with this? Like 4 years?
Almost 5.
I'm so sorry.
Almost 5. She apologized. She legit feels bad.
I take PayPal in cash.
Me too.
Alright. On a real though, I gotta head out.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
we're
time
fine,
to
though.
stop
we
now.
should probably wrap it up anyways.
All right, thank you so much for.
That was fun.
I'll let you guys
He's
do your outro.
yeah. He's. I'll put his at for Instagram in the description so you can follow him, and hopefully he'll be back soon.
It's a private account, Jenna.
Hell yeah. Let's get it.
All right.
Yeah.
Follow my OnlyFans link too.
Don't follow
link
his
in the
OnlyFans.
description.
He's a minor. All right. Bye, guys.